Ronaldo to Ronaldo! It's one of the great Old Trafford comebacks. Astonishing!
Manchester United is back, baby. We are back. We're gonna win the league next season. okay, maybe I'm getting over the top, but I'm excited. I'm flabbergasted. I'm over the moon. What a performance! What a performance! We are going from strength to strength. I thought last week was good. Not last week, sorry. Our last match was good, but this was something else. Manchester United 5, Bournemouth 2, and this is reminiscent of Sir Alex Ferguson days. When last have we scored 5 goals? When last did we outplay the opposition? When last did it look like we can go on to score any amount that we wanted? That's what I thought. I thought in that game we could have easily had 6 goals, 7 goals even. The team, once we got the 5th goal, Oli made some substitutions and, you know, we could have had anything. We could have literally scored any amount of goals. It was fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. What a performance, guys. What a performance. The game didn't start off too well. The goal that they scored, you know, Harry Maguire once again, Harry Maguire at fault for the goal. I mean, this is a guy that's an 80 million defender, guys, and he gets nutmegged in his own box. And I thought, when that goal went in, I thought, okay, yeah, it's going to be a long afternoon. But we've got our goal, Mason Greenwood, the best teenager in the Premier League, one of the best teenagers in the world. This boy is special. We've got a special talent. As Oli even said in his pressers, he said this boy can be anything he wants to, and he literally can. I mean, you tell me, guys, what's his stronger foot? You tell me. I don't know. You tell me what's his stronger foot, because his left foot, yes, the majority of the times likes to cut in and shoot with his left. The boy shoots with his left in open play, but when it's time for penalties, he shoots with his right. He takes corners when he was playing in the youth team and the reserve team with his right foot. So you tell me what's his best foot, guys, because today he scored 1 goal with his left and 1 with his right. I don't know. This guy is, I'm telling you, Mason Greenwood is the real deal. Mason Greenwood is, and when Oli said before the season, he said Mason is our best finisher. He got it spot on. Mason is our best finisher. You know, when the ball leaves his feet, and you like probably 80% know that, you know what, this is going to hit the net. This is going to be a goal. And with none of our other players is like that. With Rashford, sometimes, a lot of the times, it goes wide. With Martial, he hits the target. But with Mason, you actually, 80%, you know, you're sure this is going to hit the back of the net. That guy is good. The minute the ball leaves his foot, I mean, it's something. He's a special talent, that boy. Special talent. He took his goal wonderful. Then we got the second. From, who was it? The second was a Rashford penalty. I think that really done the world of good to Marcus Rashford's confidence, because he has not been playing well. Even this game as well, he didn't have the best of games. But the penalty was a good struck penalty to the left of the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper dived the right way, but Marcus Rashford put in the corner. Good penalty. Excellent penalty from Marcus Rashford. I think that he can only push up from this point. It'll only do his confidence a world of good. So, good with that. Oh my gosh. Do you want to talk? Oh my gosh. Anthony Martial's goal. World class. And that's what Anthony Martial got in his locker. That's what he got in his locker. That's why he likes to drift to the left wing, because he likes to whip that ball in the top corner. And excellent world class goal from Anthony Martial. He's on 20 goals, guys. 20 goals for in the whole season for Anthony Martial. His career best. And I'm excited. I'm excited about our forward line. Super excited. Then we went into halftime. You know, we thought that we were going to come out second half and we thought that it was going to be an easy breeze. We thought that, you know what, it's going to be, we don't need to get out of gear. But they came out the blocks a different team. It sort of looked like that we got too comfortable when we came out the blocks. They came out the blocks, a different team. They got their goal. They had a disallowed goal. They hit the post. You know, really, the second half, I think from 45 minutes till about 55 minutes around there, you know, they were in it. They were in it, and then we got our fourth goal. Mason Greenwood again. Mason Gunwood again. This time he hits it with his right foot. What a shot. What a shot. Goalkeeper, no chance. I mean, this guy, what more can I say? I've said it already. This guy is the best finisher at our club. This guy is one of the best. He is the best youngster in the Premier League, period. I think the only maybe better youngster maybe is Phil Foden. But Phil Foden's been playing longer than him. And Phil Foden, I think, is older than him, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. I can be corrected. But what a goal. His goals were crucial moments in the game. That fourth goal really knocked Bournemouth out. Knocked them out. And then Bruno, what more can you say? You know, I will make an announcement to you all right now, guys. Bruno Fernandes is officially world class. I've been holding back to say that. But his performance today, world class. Overall, I think he had the best performance on the pitch today overall. He had the passing, he had the creativity, he had the assists, he had the goals. Overall. Yeah, I mean, when last did we score 5? When last have we scored 5? When last have we dominated and outplayed the opposition? And I can tell you now, all my friends that are supporting Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, you know, all the other clubs, our rival clubs, they're all sitting up right now and they all saying, you know what, next season's going to be tough. They're all saying United are going to be there next season. And we are, guys. We are going to be there next season. If this season is anything to go by, I mean, our performances post-lockdown, I'll say the past 2 performances, excellent. We are going to be there, guys. I'm telling you right now, if we get the transfers right now in the summer, we are going to be there or thereabouts. Minimum 3rd place next season. You're hearing it here on For The Fans. Minimum next season, 3rd place. I even think that we can push for 2nd place. I think we can push. If we get the signings spots on, we can push for 2nd place, sorry. If we sign Jadon Sancho, a CDM and a centre back, we can push for 2nd place. You heard it here. If we only sign Jadon Sancho, we can get 3rd place, minimum 3rd place. And we can have a strong Champions League and we can win a cup. Guarantee. The team is going, you know, the team looks so healthy. We've never looked as healthy as this. We look so healthy, the team looks healthy, everybody looks good. We're playing good football as well. You know, that wasn't the case during this whole season, but right now we are playing good football. Yes, it's down to individual players as well. The likes of Bruno, the likes of Paul Pogba, who quietly went about his business, controlling, dictating the tempo of the game. That guy was outstanding as well. You know, he's shining, but he's got the back. He's shining at the back seat, if you want to call it. Magnificent performance, guys. What I will say is that, you know, Mason Greenwood's form can make people say we don't need Jadon Sancho. But we do need Jadon Sancho. The reason why we need Jadon Sancho is the best young player in the world, period. He's not one of the best, he is the best. And what Jadon Sancho will give you is an overall total performance in a game. Same like Bruno, Jadon Sancho will give you that. He's not just going to give you, like maybe some of our forwards will only give you goals, but they won't give you the assists, they won't give you the creativity, they won't give you the passing, they won't give you a total performance, or they'll just give you goals, maybe. Jadon Sancho gives you a total performance, same like Bruno Fernandes, same like Paul Pogba, a total performance. And Jadon Sancho walks onto our right wing, guys. He walks into our right wing. And what you can see is now, people mustn't say that, oh, we've got Mason Greenwood on the right wing, we don't need Jadon Sancho. No, we need squad depth. Because the minute one of our front three, our current front three gets injured, the drop in quality is too much. It's too much. Then you're looking at bringing Daniel James off the bench. And that is not good enough, guys. We cannot play competitive football during the season having Daniel James starting for us for like 5 games, 6 games, whatever it is, that is not good enough. So we need strength in depth. We need quality of our bench. And even when you look at Marcus Rashford's performances, it's not been good. Of lately, it's not been good. He got the penalty, he scored his goal. I'm happy for him. But his performances have not been good. So in a situation, if we're faced with a situation like this next season, all we do is tell Jadon Sancho, go to the left wing. We put Marcus Rashford on the bench. Let him regain his confidence. Let him regain his form. We put Jadon Sancho on the left wing. We bring Mason Greenwood on the right wing. And we still have strength. We still have strength. Our quality of our football will not go down because we've still got strength in depth. And so that's why we need Jadon Sancho, guys. So let's go to the players. Let's go to the team that Oli put out. Once again, Oli put out the strongest team. That is our best team right now. That is the strongest team and that is our best team. David De Gea. People were saying David De Gea was at fault for the goal. He might as well be in at fault because you should not be beaten at your near post. However, every keeper gets beaten at his near post. Every single keeper. Alisson, Ederson, you name it. Every keeper gets beaten at his near post. Not often, but they do in the season. So yes, David De Gea might have been, if you want to be harsh I think on him, he might have been for the goal. But the goal really starts with Harry Maguire, we'll get there. But okay, and his kick in today, his passing was really not good. I'll give David De Gea probably, I'll give him a 6. Let's see, he never do too much. I'll give him a 5. I'll give David De Gea a 5. Wan-Bissaka, I'll give a 7. Excellent, even going forward. Wan-Bissaka is getting better going forward. A 7 for Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof, I'll say, I'm not convinced with Lindelof and Harry Maguire. I'll give Lindelof a 6. Harry Maguire at fault. And the key man that was at fault for that first goal is Harry Maguire. No one else. Harry Maguire started that goal off. How can you be nutmegged in your own box? You are 80 million defender. I've never seen Virgil van Dijk get nutmegged. I've never seen Virgil van Dijk get nutmegged. I've never seen Laporte get nutmegged. But this guy's 80 million, guys. 80 million. Harry Maguire is not a world-class defender. He's not a world-class centre-back. I'll say it here now. I'll be bold enough to say it. You don't hear it in the media. You don't hear the pundits saying it. One, because they're biased. They don't speak against certain players. But I'll tell you now, I've got no biasm, nothing at all. Harry Maguire is not world-class. He's a very good centre-back, but he's not world-class. So Harry Maguire gets a 6, solely to blame for the first goal. He gets a 6. Luke Shaw had a steady game. He never do much attacking. I'll give Luke Shaw probably, I can't give him the same as Wan-Bissaka. I'll give him a 6. Going into the midfield, Nemanja Matic was very good. I'll give Nemanja Matic a 7. Paul Pogba was very good as well. Balanced, extremely balanced performance from Paul Pogba. I saw him running back. I saw him making tackles. I saw him making interceptions. A 7 for Paul Pogba. From the left, Marcus Rashford, he scored the penalty. But his overall performance was average. I'll give Marcus Rashford, it's going to be harsh. I can't give him the same as Paul Pogba and them. I can't. I'm going to give him a 6.5. I'll give him a 6.5. 6.5. He scored his pen well. I'll give him a 6.5. Bruno Fernandes, I'll give Bruno an 8. Excellent performance from Bruno. Ran the game, pulling all the strings, playing in the pockets. That's what you want from a number 10. You want him to play in the pockets. You want him to get into positions where the centre-back can't go to or the CDM can't go to. You want that. And he had a totally excellent performance. An all-round excellent performance. His free kick, world class. I mean, Bruno's a player where, another one like Mason Greenwood, when the ball leaves his foot, you almost think, you know that, this got a very good chance of hitting the back of the net. Bruno, 8. I'm going to go to that guy last. Martial, 8 as well. I thought his goal was excellent. Martial's hold-up play, build-up play, link-up play, excellent. Martial's a complete number 9. I know people don't see him as an out-and-out number 9. Neither do I. But I think Martial's in the mold of Benzema. You know the role of Benzema that he plays for Real Madrid, where Benzema drops deep. He can get the ball from his central midfielders. He can go all the way to his CDM and get the ball. He goes to the left wing. He drops to the left wing. He gets the ball. And I think that's Anthony Martial as well. He's the same type of number 9 that Benzema is. Exactly the same. With the ball at their feet, they are the best. They've got the best ball control. They've got the best close control. They don't lose the ball. They hold the ball up the best. So I think Anthony Martial is in that mold and he's an all-round top number 9, and that's what we're seeing right now. We are seeing consistent performances from Martial that we haven't seen, and I'm happy for that. And so even for his goal, he drifted out to the left, because before his goal, he wasn't getting joy from the number 9 position. He wasn't in the game so much. And so for his goal, he drifted out to the left wing. And that's where a lot of people also say is his best position. I beg to differ. I think he's a top number 9 who can play off the left as well, who is a fluid, and he's a fluid number 9. You know, he can go to the left, he can play on the left, he can play in the number 10, so to the 9.5 position, and he can play in the number 9. And what I see from what I like what he done, him and Rashford, and what I want them to continue doing, guys, is that they need to change positions. They need to interchange positions. We've seen that with our 08 team, where we had Carlos Tevez, Wayne Rooney, and Cristiano Ronaldo, and they all could play number 9. They could all play on the right wing. They could all play on the left wing. And at times in games, they would do that. And so that's what I want to see from Martial and Rashford. I want to see them changing like that, because it gives the opposition it gives them a different problem. It gives them a different challenge. Because with Rashford as your left winger, well, let me say this here. With Anthony Martial as your number 9, Anthony Martial wants everything to his feet. He's not going to stretch the centre back. He's not going to stretch the defence. He's not going to run beyond the centre backs. He wants everything to his feet. He wants to hold the ball up. And then when Marcus Rashford comes as a number 9, Rashford doesn't want the ball to his feet. Rashford wants to stretch the defence. He wants to stretch the centre backs. He wants to run beyond the centre backs. So give them two different things to think about. So that's why I want them to interchange. I want them to interchange in games, because I think if they can do that, top. No one will be able to deal with us. And even you saw it with Mason Greenwood as well. You saw it when he got his first goal. He got his first goal from the left wing. And then you saw when he got his second goal, he got his second goal on his right wing. So I really like that fluid front three. Credit to Oli for that. Big credit to Oli for that, for making this fluid front three and have them interchanging during the game. Big credit for Oli to that. Mason Greenwood, 9. I'm going to give Mason Greenwood a 9, and I'm going to give Mason Greenwood the man of the match. His goals were at extremely important moments in the game. Extremely. His first goal puts us back in the game with 1-1. And his second goal made it 4-2, which totally killed the game. So Mason Greenwood, a 9 out of 10, guys. Excellent performance. He's really making a claim to start. And I can tell you this, Oli next season, with the addition of Jadon Sancho, Oli next season is going to have a very tough call to make. Extremely tough call to make. But Jadon Sancho will walk into the team, but he's going to have a tough call. And rightly so. Those are good problems to have. Very good problems to have. So Mason Greenwood, number 9. The substitutes that came on, wow. Let me talk about Fred. That's another thing. Fred. This guy also, he's making a claim also to start. And if I was the manager, I would literally think of starting Fred and Matic. Because now Fred and Matic, rotating. One of them have to start, and I think Fred is knocking on the door. His performance when he came on, fantastic. Intercepting, winning the ball back. His duels, I think he won every one of his duels. His passing was good. His running with the ball was good. His tenacity, I mean, everything Fred got. Fred definitely needs to be ahead of Scott McTominay. I don't think he is. I think Oli likes Scott McTominay. Oli got his preferences. Oli got his favorites. But Fred has to be in front of Scott. He has to be in front of Scott. And that's why even, guys, if we go ahead and we sign, according to the rumors right now, if we sign Jadon Sancho and if we sign Jack Grealish. No, let me put it like this. If we only can make 2 signings, personally, I don't think United is going to make more than 2 signings. So, if United is only making 2 signings, number 1, right wing, we have to get a right winger, Jadon Sancho. And the second position for me is centre-back. I think the centre-back position is much more of an urgent position than CDM. Reason is, the centre-back partnership that we have right now is not working. That looks like the weakest point in our whole team. Even the commentators were saying that defensively today, United looked like we could get got at. That's why they scored 2 goals. And they could have scored more. Our centre-backs are not, the pairing are not good at all. Both of them, their positioning is not good. Both of them. Both of them make errors. Both of them do not have pace. So you need someone to come next to them with pace, recovery pace. And so obviously Harry Maguire is better than Lindelof. So you need a partner for Harry Maguire. So that's why I'm saying if United can only sign 2 players, which I personally think that they will sign, I don't think we're going to sign more than 2. If United can only sign 2, it's the right wing and it's the centre back. The reason why it's not CDM, we do need a CDM, but centre back is more of a priority than CDM. The reason being is that you've got Matic. Matic can give us another good season. And you've got Fred. Fred can come do a job. And we've got Paul Pogba that's also playing as a CDM. I mean, Ollie's playing 2 CDMs. You saw how deep Paul Pogba was playing. Paul Pogba was getting the ball off Eric Bailly and Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof. He's getting the ball off his centre-backs. So Paul Pogba is playing CDM. So I don't see a need for us to say we have to prioritize a CDM over a centre-back. Because if Matic can't play, if Matic gets injured or he gets fatigued or suddenly his level drops because he's going to be 31, Fred can come and do a job, and a very, very good job. So that's just my take on it. Yeah, that's my take on the game, guys. A rating for Fred. Fred, I'd say a 7. Excellent. He was the best substitute that came on. The other subs came on a little bit late. I think Daniel James looked good. This was one of his best performances that he's had post-lockdown. Daniel James looked good. I'll give Daniel James probably a 6, 6.5. Juan Mata, I'll give him a 6. Igalo supposed to score that goal. I think who played him on? I think Paul Pogba gave him that ball. I'm not too sure. You can correct me in the comments. I think Paul Pogba gave him that ball, but he should have scored that goal. But him a 6. Eric Bailly. I think Eric Bailly looked okay. I'll give him a 6. I'll give Eric Bailly a 6. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I'll give Ole a 8. He set up the team correctly. The team played excellent football. I'll give Ole a 8. And we are looking a threat, guys. All our rivals are watching us and they are sitting up. Let me tell you, they are sitting up. I've never been this excited for Manchester United since Sir Alex left. We are in exciting times. Credit to Ollie, he's doing a fantastic job. Credit to all those boys. Fantastic. I'll see you in the next game, guys. Peace.